Hello and welcome to the Lala Show. This is episode 7 of our weekly podcast about Chinese entertainment. This week I wanted to start off with something that is unrelated to Chinese entertainment, but I learned at lunch today that, Jeremiah Jackson from the Jackson 5?
Mm-hmm.
His kid is named Diva Muffin Jackson.
What?
Yeah.
Like a muffin?
A diva and a muffin. You want to be both a diva and a muffin at the same time.
So is Muffin the middle name or it's Diva Muffin the full name?
I got the impression that it's like one word, Diva Muffin.
What's the middle name? Like pancakes?
I don't know. But it's kind of like, when people name their kids stuff like this, do you wonder if they think about what's going to happen to them as they grow up and they go to school and other kids?
Yeah, but then again, their dad is the Jackson 5. So at that point, it's like they don't really care. If you're a super, super uber famous person and you have a kid, no one's going to doubt that kid. But if it was like me and I named my kid, like Strawberry Shortcake, yeah, I think that kid will get, beat up at school.
Oh my god. Yeah. But I'm trying to think, are there any names that are weirder than that? There was that girl, the pageant one. The little girl who's a beauty pageant, and she has her own show. What's her name?
I don't know.
I just keep wanting to do the sassy head toss, but I
know
can't
who you're
remember
talking about, but I don't know her name. But on that note, Chinese people have weird names too, like Angela Baby, for instance. I'm sorry, I understand that she said a story about how she got that name. I think her foreign side of the family called her Angela or something, and then the other side called her Baby, and she just mashed it together. But it's kind of weird, no?
It's a confusing name. I feel like it's a weird... It feels like you're too close to her when you don't know her.
Exactly, okay, so during Running Man, there's a part in 奔跑吧兄弟, and then the Korean members came onto one of the shows, and then I think it was Gary and Lee Kwon Soo, and all of the people were confused, do I call her Angela or do I call her Baby? What's her name? But yeah, it is weird because if you call her full name Angela Baby, it's I don't want to call you Baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe it'd be cute if you were 5 years old.
I agree.
And now you're married with a kid. Do we still call you Baby?
I feel like it gets to the point where once you get into your teens, it gets to be slightly disturbing, especially if it's a middle-aged man is calling you Angela Baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want somebody. I don't want. That's weird.
Yeah, you don't just go around randomly calling people babies. It's if I called somebody Amanda Baby.
Yeah.
John Baby.
Douglas Baby.
But yeah, it's weird.
But it's not necessarily... I feel because her name, it's I've seen it so much and she gets called it so much that I'm kind of used to it. But there's plenty of people who I feel their English names are very unique, but you would also not really know who they were, I guess.
Like who?
Do you know who Diamond Zhang is?
Zhang, as in Zhang?
Yes.
No.
Zhang Bichen.
Okay. Okay. Why?
Because she shined bright like a diamond, I guess.
Shine bright.
I don't know.
That would be Rihanna's stage name. But, see, Chinese artists have this knack of just creating random names for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they just they just think maybe, okay, diamond is sparkly and it's cool, so I'll name myself that. They don't really, look in the actual English name library and pick one that's normal. Because to the unknowing eye, if you're just a Chinese person living in China, and you're oh, diamond, that's so yang-chi,
Oh my god, reminds me of Yang-chi Kid. Oh god.
No, but it's so foreign and Western.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that if you come to America, people are going to be laughing their asses off at your name.
I don't think there's necessarily a problem with it, right? You do.
Yeah, but you're not Beyonce. You're not Queen Bee that you can go around calling yourself babies and diamonds.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, you're not there.
They might be. You gotta give them a chance.
Well, if we're gonna go there.
Yes, we're going there.
Well, actually, I just have a question for you because you speak Cantonese.
Yes.
Is Howick some kind of Cantonese translation that I'm not getting? Howick.
I don't think so.
Howick. Howick.
Wait, what's his Chinese name again?
Oh, so you know this person?
I do.
Howick Lau.
I know him because it's a lot easier for me to remember English names than Chinese names.
What is his name in Cantonese? Do you know?
No, that's why I'm asking you what his name is.
Liu Kai Wei.
Oh, it might be actually.
Hmm.
Liu Kai Wei Lao. It might be Lao Hoi Wai or something like that.
Oh, so it might just be.
It might actually
Okay, sorry.
be.
I just saw the word and I was like, what the Howick?
It's a weird like transliteration, I guess. I mean, I actually don't know what the words are. I just kind of made that up, but it sounds plausible.
It could be, right? That's what I was thinking. I thought maybe it could be, and maybe I'm just not giving him the benefit of the doubt.
But you know what isn't?
Mm.
Cheney Chen.
Oh my god. I did see that. I mean, that's gotta be.
Every time I see it, I think of Dick Cheney. You know?
Yeah, but that's not that. It's basically taking your last name and putting an EY in it, saying that it's a name.
But it's like repetitive, you know?
Yeah. It's like a good child.
No, but it's like naming yourself like two names that are the same name. Like if your name was Smith.
It would be
Smithy
Smith.
Oh my god.
Yes, Chen Xuedong, that's Chen Xuedong, right?
Yeah, and it's sad because I like him a lot. But I can't marry a guy named Cheney.
It's Chenny.
Chenny Chen. Chenny Chen Chen.
Chenny Chen.
Not by the hair of your Chenny Chen Chen.
Oh my god. I mean, that's great for kids.
No,
Mr.
it's
Chenny.
not. Please don't.
Teacher Chenny.
I guess.
Oh wow. I mean, because he still has Xuedong to choose from. Like, you could totally just play off of that.
Or you could choose a completely unrelated name. People
A
do
normal name, John Chen.
I know, oh my god. That's such a basic name.
All the basic Asian names, Andrew Chen.
Kevin Chen.
Yes.
Peter Chen.
Yes.
Oh my god, I knew so many Kevins growing up.
Do you have any idea who Alien Huang is?
Yes, of course I
Oh,
do.
you do.
It's
You like
Xiao
him.
Gui.
Yes, it is Huang Hongsen.
Yeah.
But Alien.
It's kind of like, with that though, I feel like his Chinese name is also like not a normal.
Huang Hongsen?
Well, Xiao Gui.
Xiao Gui, but I feel like in Chinese you can have those like little nicknames.
Mhm.
Alien is not a nickname.
Yeah, but I think it makes sense in terms of like, it's sort of like his nickname.
His nickname is Ghost.
I know.
Little Ghost.
I know.
And if you kind of put it into like more of a cultural translation, Xiao Gui, you can also call it like a little kid,
It's true.
like little brat
Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
So I mean, Alien Huang. It's like E.T. Phone home.
I'll see your alien and I'll raise you a blue lamb.
Like Blue Ivy.
No, as in blue. You thought Chenny Chen? Yes.
I didn't know that. I just heard Lan and I thought Lan Zhenlong. But yeah.
You thought that Chenny Chen was the only one that I had in my roster. I've also got Blue
But
Lan.
that's different. Chenny Chen is just like weird. Blue Lan is a literal translation, and
But then his name is now Blue.
is that Lan the blue Lan, or is it something else Lan?
I'm not sure,
You
but
know
I
how
think it
there's-
might be the Blue Lan.
Okay.
I don't know. Unconfirmed. Hashtag unconfirmed.
I mean, because he's not Beyonce's child, he can't name himself Blue.
Blue's Clues.
Oh God.
Honestly, I don't think that there's any problem with the name Blue. I just think it's in conjunction with his last name that makes it like you just named yourself a repeat of your last name. Just like Chenny Chen.
I think there is a problem with the name Blue, to be honest with you.
Blue's an
Again,
okay
you just
name.
said Blue's Clues, so really?
Blue is a lovable dog that finds clues.
Yeah,
Solves
name your
mysteries.
dog Blue. Don't name your kid Blue. Don't name yourself Blue. even if it is a literal translation. But then again, a lot of people do use like not literal translations, but they'll use their Chinese like pinyin name as their name, which is nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
So if you wanted to actually translate his name, it'd be Lan Zhenlong, Blue Earthquake Dragon.
That'd be awesome.
Blue Earthquake Dragon.
See, I think that when it's not repetitive, it's fine. Like there's like Huang Shaohu, and her English name's Tiger Huang. The same.
That's a translation. Xiaohu, tiger.
Yeah. So I think that
That's
one is
still kinda
like,
weird.
for me, that makes sense.
That still doesn't make sense to me, because then you're calling this woman a tiger. And tiger ladies are not very good.
Different cultural context.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're gonna have an English name, it should be able to resonate with that culture that speaks English. So, in that sense, I would just name yourself Xiaohu Wang. Because then it's like, ooh, you're so exotic.
But then maybe you want a cool English name.
Not tiger.
Speaking of people named Tiger.
Who?
Tiger who?
Who's that?
Hu Yanbing.
Why?
You know, he used
So
to
now
be
there's
named...
2 tigers in the Chinese industry?
There might be more than 2 tigers. Who knows?
That's sad.
His
Is there
name
more
used to
dragons?
His name used to be Anson.
Which is kind of cool.
I think it's it's a good name because it's like not that many other people have it.
It's like a cool English name. Like if you were, in America and you named your kid Anson, it's very unique.
Yeah. It's not a bad name, so I wonder what made him like, oh.
He's probably like, it's too, like, nobody knows that name. So then,
Maybe it was like one of those like feng shui things where he was like...
Yeah, because they change their names all the time.
Yeah.
Chinese niggas change their names all the time.
It's because the fortune teller tells them that they'll do better if they change their names.
Okay, so totally off topic though. You know how Zhang Rouyun and Tang Yixing did it together?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she changed her name in one of the letters to match his. So like, you know how in Chinese characters there's like side things and the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
So she changed one of her sopang to match his.
That's weird.
She basically changed her name for him.
That's a lot.
But not like her, Xingming, just her name.
I feel like your actual name is a bigger
deal. Yeah.
That requires like more commitment.
So they have couple names now. That's what they call it, a couple name.
Never gonna do that. Nope.
I feel like now you would just know everything. Actually, you know what? Zanilia. Zanilia.
I do know this one. It's what's her name? The one who was in 姗姗来迟.
We just talked about her. We talked about her previously.
I know who she is. That's one of the ones where I was like, Zhao Liying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zanilia.
That's a great name.
It's like you stick a freaking Star Wars princess.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the word vanilla.
Where did it even come from? Like nobody in the English speaking language probably has this name. Maybe in Shakespearean times, but not now. Right? This is not.
I don't know that I've ever heard that even in like a Shakespearean context.
This is just like something that you've never seen ever. How did they even come up with it? Unless they have some super great like English teacher that's wisdom of all English and found this name somehow or gave it to her as a feng shui thing. But yeah, because Zhao, nothing in her name says Zanilia.
Is this Zanilia like vanilla with a Z in front of it?
No, because it's Lilia. Nilia, not vanilla. L-L-A instead of L-I-A.
I don't know. Maybe she wanted the Z from her last name and then she added it to Lilia.
But no, I'm not even, oh god, she's not famous enough for this.
That's mean, she's pretty famous.
Okay.
Okay, but you know what's another name that I've never heard of before? That actually does sound vaguely Shakespearean? Orphila Wu.
I feel like I saw that somewhere, oh my god. It's like orphan. Just kidding.
No?
Ooh, is she Cantonese?
No.
Ooh?
Ooh. We've talked about her a lot, actually.
We have? Wuxing?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. I thought it was just Wuxing. I did Google them, though. I Googled the 快乐大本营家族. I did at one point think that they called Weijia Vega Or was
That
it
would
just
make sense.
were they just saying his name super fast? Like Wika, Weija.
You know, I always thought that
But
that
it's
was
still
just
weird.
like a regional dialect accent
No.
thing.
But that's still weird. Like you're one letter away from Vegas.
No, because Weijia in Cantonese is like Waika.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
That's why I kind of just thought it was like a dialect thing.
No, I think they just said, because sometimes they would introduce him as that if there was like foreign guests
really?
on. Yeah. But then He
Interesting.
Zhou and Shina were always the same. Hai
That's
Tao was the same. I've never heard that from Wu Xing.
Okay, this is hashtag unconfirmed because I read it on her Wikipedia page, and you know Wikipedia ain't the trustiest source.
No, all of these were from Wikipedia. Yeah. But what is, say it again?
Orphila.
That's like Hamlet.
Orphelia.
Yes!
Ophelia,
Oh,
not
God.
Orphelia. That's Orpheus, and then Ophelia. But it does sound very, like,
Yeah.
does sound very cultured.
Shakespearean.
Very cultured.
Yes. And does not match her at all.
Maybe it matches who she used to be.
No, I can't imagine. Maybe it's French.
Maybe.
That would actually make sense.
That would make sense.
But still. Okay. Now I feel like we're getting to the things that you would know. You know who Rainy Yang is?
Of course I do. I don't know her Chinese name, though.
Yang Chenling. Rainy. Rainy is a weird name.
I think it was the concept when she debuted, because she debuted in a girl group.
Was it raining?
No, they were different types of weather. Like, I think one of them was like sunny.
That's a lot better.
Sunny.
Sunny is fine. But that doesn't mean that just because
rainy.
sunny is fine means rainy is fine.
I feel like I know someone named Rainy.
But still, just because one season is better than the other, like summer, fall, you don't name a kid fall.
You might name your kid Autumn.
You don't name them winter. You don't name...
Some people probably are named Winter.
No.
Are you sure?
No. Winter?
That seems like an okay name.
Spring?
Spring is a weirder name than winter.
See, just because one is okay doesn't mean every one of them is okay.
No,
like,
you know that's the same for months? Like some months?
Exactly. February.
November.
October. Dr. Octavius.
Oh my god.
Dr. October.
Yeah.
See? Sunny. Rainy. No.
Fine. But you know, another like name that it's just like I have no idea what it means or where it came from, and that you'll probably never guess because I was like, what? It's Tanas Kim.
What? Is it Korean? Kim?
Korean person.
It's a Korean person. His first name is Tanas. Tanas. Who is this?
Shao.
What is Tanas?
I literally have no idea.
Did you know this about it?
I did. Because they all have...
Weird names?
Yeah.
Is it Japanese? Because it sounds almost Japanese.
It sounds like a constellation to me. Like some sort of star.
Sounds like Tinashe. No.
What?
Tinashe is a singer.
I know.
I'm just saying it. Okay.
Do you want to hear the other two?
Yes, I do.
Well,
now,
okay.
now I'm interested.
Well, Liu Zhou has a normal name. His name's just Kenny. But then...
Just kidding.
It's just Kenny. But we've also got Mars Ma.
Okay, but then they do name... No, they don't. I'm thinking Bruno Mars, and they call him Huo Xing something, right?
Yeah, but this is
But that's
Ma
just different.
Shuiyang.
This is his first name. So...
There's
Okay.
Mars Ma. And then Zhang Yuan's English name is Bird.
Why? Do they know what bird is?
Of course they know what bird means.
Why would you name yourself a bird?
Okay, I think for this...
Not even a bird in general.
I feel like... Well, first, I have no idea if his name has anything to do with birds.
Say it again? What is bird? What is his name? Sorry, what is this bird?
His name's Zhang Yuan.
Zhang Yuan.
Does it have anything to do with birds? I don't feel like it
Not that I
does.
know of, unless we're just totally culturally inept.
But, I feel like with them, it was probably partly decided by their company. Because I think EE Media is one of the few companies that is like that sort of tends to follow like sort of a Korean model. And so then like they were put into training and all this stuff. And
But
so
Koreans don't name their stars bird.
Koreans name their stars plenty of weird things.
I know,
but we're not going to get into that.
But bird, like it's not even like peacock or pigeon.
Pigeon is arguably a much worse name than bird. I'm just saying.
Hawk.
Hawk is a...
Eagle.
There have to be people named Hawk in this world.
Turkey. I don't know.
For some reason, when you started saying turkey, I thought tortilla.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Not cool, but okay. Oh, we'll see. Speaking of animals, fish.
Fish Liang.
Yeah.
But I don't know her Chinese name.
Liang Jinru.
Yeah.
Fish Liang. I mean,
Yeah.
unless we're missing some kind of backstory, but either way, fish.
I also had a friend whose nickname was Fish.
Nickname. Is this first name?
This is true.
I mean, it could be like, Ashley Fish Liang. It's Fish. Yeah. So, I mean, Bird and Fish can be a band.
Vision Way.
What?
Vision Way.
Is this a band name?
No.
This is a person.
It's a person.
I think we're gonna die of laughter this episode. My eyes are crying. Guys, I'm crying. Vision Way. Last name?
Way.
I can't. See, it's so predictable now. I just have to ask, what is the first name, what is the last name, and if this is one person.
The first name is Vision, the last name is Way.
Witten.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Haven't you noticed his his clothing brand is Vision Space?
It's called Vision Space?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's the clothing brand. I can... See,
it's named after him.
Vision Way could be a cool clothing brand.
Yes, but that's his name.
Does he have the power of sight? I'm confused.
Can
you see into the future?
No,
is he an X-Men? I don't...
Oh, I think it's probably because Wei Chun sounds kind of like Vision.
Wei Chen.
Say it fast.
Wei Chen. No! And I'm even trying to slur the ch sound.
Wei Chun.
We're like, no.
I think that's probably why. That makes more sense to me now that I've sounded it out.
No. Still doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, well.
Still could have had a better name.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gem.
Of course I know who Gem is.
I know, but what does it stand for?
Gloria or something?
Glory. So she has 3 names put together and they're Gloria, Emily... No, I'm just kidding.
Gloria, Emily, Michelle.
Michelle. Spells Gem. No, Gem stands for Get Everybody Moving.
Oh my god, that sounds like a bad band name.
It should be a band name, but it's one person's name.
Oh my. I feel like Gem...
So do they call her Gem or Gem? Do they spell it out or just call her?
I literally have no idea. I don't really follow Hong Kong news.
Actually,
no, I think they just call her by her Chinese name.
Then why?
Because in Hong Kong, everyone has an English name, you know?
So do they call her Hey GM? Like, next on stage, GEM! And then you think it's a 3-person band, but it's 1 person.
I think they probably call her Gem.
Yeah, but still. Her name in official websites is G.E.M.
Honestly, even like as not an acronym, Gem is kind of a weird name.
It's like diamond.
Yeah, but less specific.
Yeah, because see, Crystal is an okay name.
Crystal's
like people,
normal.
yeah,
Like, lots of
Crystal's
people.
pretty normal. Again, it's one of those things. Just because one is normal doesn't mean the others are. Like
But
like Sapphire.
Sometimes it's like, a thought experiment, right? It's just kind of like things that are normal are like really relative. Like if a ton of people were named Gem or Diamond, then you'd be like, Crystal's such a weird name. Diamond's a totally normal name.
Yeah.
Everything is relative.
It's true, but I mean, just because they started it doesn't mean everybody's naming their kids Gem or Diamond. So it needs to create some kind of trend for it to validate.
Do you think a lot of people are naming their kids Blue now that Blue Ivy exists?
Maybe. Maybe Ivy. Because then again, you have to think about, you'd have to be as famous as Beyonce to name a kid Blue and not get punched in the face.
I think Blue is like, again, it's
It's just
relative, right? Like,
sad.
no, to me, I feel like Blue's a normal, like, well, not normal, but it's like a pretty acceptable name. Like, it's better than
Hey,
like
Blue.
naming your kid like purple or green.
Or red or black.
I
But
feel like
still.
Red is Red Foreman from That 70s Show.
Okay, but still, no. It's just weird. Like, it's unique, but it's not palatable.
I guess so. Not to you, at least.
Not to me. But again, it's like, you're famous, so you can get away with hell. So we'll see. If, Hong Kong people start naming their kids Gem, we'll see that it's relevant and that she has validated.
You know what's like a weird, like, or I mean, this one's like a normal name, but for some reason, I just like keep getting confused by Zhou Chen.
Zhou Chen, that's Chen Chaoen, right?
Yeah.
I personally like androgynous names, like kind of male or unisex names, like Jojo, or like Taylor, Sam, Chris. Like, I'm okay with those kind of names.
Well, I don't think Joe is an androgynous name.
I feel like did she spell Joe or Jo?
Joe.
Okay, maybe that's a little, because Joe is definitely more of a guy's name, but Jo could
it could be like
feminine.
Joanna.
Yeah, but like short.
Josephine.
That makes sense.
Josie.
But, yeah, I wonder how she even came across that too. Because if you search names, like English names, that would definitely come up in the male section.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that doesn't bother me, personally.
I feel like it's just like disorienting for me.
Because you think it's a guy.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I should just,
Mm-hmm.
I should be less bound by gender stereotypes, particularly when it comes to someone's name.
Mm-hmm. But I personally just like unisex names. Like, I would name my kid a unisex name.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. Like,
Chris is a good name.
Chris is a good name. Maybe not Chris.
Oh, I'm thinking about Liu Chen.
Oh, well, yeah. Maybe not Chris. Okay. Well, now it's gonna get to people that I actually like, but their names are kind of weird. You know who Yoga Ilin is?
Yeah, his makes sense though, because his
Why?
Chinese name sounds like that too.
That's true. Now that I thought about it, that's true, but still. Yoga. Lin Youjia.
It makes sense. But you know what doesn't make as much sense? Jam Xiao.
See, I know. Poor Jam. Especially on a piece of bread.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think he's trying to go for like jam sessions jam. Like, I'm gonna jam out,
Makes sense.
rock out.
Yeah.
No.
It's also easy to remember.
Yeah, but it's also doesn't really, because he has a really cool Chinese name. I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's very Xiao Jington. It's very like, it's like out there.
Mm-hmm.
But jam.
Also out there.
It's like peanut butter.
Would also go well with Gem. Jam and Gem.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
He needs a cooler name. He needs like something like cool.
As cool as a name like G King.
G King?
G King.
G dot King?
G-King.
G Dragon? That I can accept.
How can you accept G-Dragon and not G-King?
I just love him. But who is G King?
G-King is Guo Ziyu
Who?
from the band Handsome Idol Teenagers 5, aka Hit 5. I used to be super into them, okay?
Okay.
But, even I could not deny how strange their names were.
I mean, if you just said Hit 5 and not said the actual what it stands for, I would have been fine with it.
Hit 5 is still kind of weird. Like, what are you hitting? It's not a high five. It's a hit 5.
But it's like hits, like top hits.
I guess.
Like the top. But, and then there's 5 people. But then you said it and I was like, wow.
Handsome idol teenagers. Most of them are no longer teenagers.
Exactly. It's like, how long are you going to last?
Not very long. They broke up.
Exactly. Yeah, with a name like G King. Oh, God.
Yeah.
G King.
I know.
Okay. Show Luo.
Of course I know
Show
what that is.
Luo.
I know.
Show.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, that name doesn't really make a ton of sense.
It doesn't.
Where did it come
It
from?
doesn't. Yeah.
Where does it go?
Nowhere. Like it's, and it's also like a lot of their names are kind of also really egocentric. Sometimes it is because like wow, you named yourself after an entire show or an entire thing. Like
You know what I like about him though? Like all of his album titles are like puns or like plays on the name show.
are they?
Yeah.
That still doesn't justify his name.
But I think he's gone good places with it. I think that's what I mean.
I feel like he should. I don't know. I feel like people are just more used to just calling him Xiaozu right now at this point.
Depends
But
on where you are, I guess.
it's weird.
But I will see your Sholo and I will raise you Stilo Zhao.
Stilo? Like Stilo?
Steelo. Like steel, the metal, but with an O.
What's the last name?
Zhao.
Zhao. No. Who?
It's Zhao Yongxin
I don't know him.
from the band MIC Nantuan, aka Made in China Nantuan.
Okay, well,
That one I think is like
it's
clever.
kind of. Are they rappers?
They're a boy band.
But they don't rap? Because
They
MIC kind
do
of stands
sort of.
for like,
They do sort of rap sometimes.
made in China.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think that the idea behind it is sound. That they were saying like, oh, China can also produce a
No,
good
that's
boy
fine.
band.
No, I think that name is. I'm okay with that. But Stilo,
Stilo is a pretty interesting name.
how did he get it?
I have no idea.
Where did it come from? What is this Chinese name?
Zhao Yongxin, and his name's usually like people usually call him Xiaoxin.
Is he very cold and hard looking? Is he like one of the powerful guys? Like is that his image, like a steel?
No.
Because like how
He wrote
sometimes
a song about his dog once. It's a cute song, but I mean like
because how sometimes they name them after their personalities. Like if you're like a tough guy, you name yourself G-Dragon.
you name yourself Rock.
Rock, the Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah. Like that, but no. Steelo wrote a song about a dog.
He's a soft.
The softy.
He's a soft
He
puppy.
should be clay. Or Play-Doh.
No, but I think the thing with Stilo is like for some reason I've just accepted it. I've just been like,
I know you said
okay.
it so naturally just now.
I was just like, yeah, that's his name. I guess it, like it is easy to remember. It's interesting. Does it
You
match
can
his
say that
personality? I
about
don't know.
every person
This
here.
is true. This is true.
Does it make it less weird? No, it does
Oh,
not.
but then this is a 2-for-1. One of his bandmates' name is Arrow. A-E-R-O, not A-R-R-O-W. A-E-R-O.
A-E-R-O, Arrow? I feel like that's the brand name.
That's Airy.
There's other brands
That's true.
that sounds like a brand name. Like it could be a software name,
Yeah.
computer name, like Acer.
Both of those are computer names.
C, Arrow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Linda, totally normal name, right?
Mhm.
Linda. Who would you give that to?
What do you mean, who
child.
would I give it to?
I don't know. Who would you imagine that to be?
Honestly, when I think of the name Linda, sorry to all of the very lovely Lindas I know out there, I think of a middle-aged white woman.
Yes, it's a very old name. Like a very basic, old, outdated name,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I feel like a lot of Asians do use that name.
Yeah, definitely. I know a
Still.
couple of Lindas.
Yeah, or back in the day, I know a couple of Lindas too. But so recently, I don't know, I just saw this on a clip of YouTube one time. Do you know who 蝴蝶姐姐 is?
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Yeah, from the same show as Xiao Gui.
Yeah. And 罗志祥.
Yeah.
And she changed her Chinese name to Kai Le because she's trying
Why?
to 转行 into the pop idol scene. She's had has a
What?
CD out. She's like touring and singing his song.
She's not really a pop idol.
I mean, the thing is, she's a really good dancer, so she does a lot of cover dances on that show and like on other shows. Like she's a really good dancer and performer, but her voice,
it's very high.
Not necessarily singing material.
It's very high. Her voice is very high.
Yeah, and it's like normal. Like she's really cute, and I like her as a person. Like I think she's very natural in that way. But they try to like push her out. I feel like they were trying to ride the wave of her popularity and just push out a single.
That happens, yeah.
Yeah, and then so on one of the shows, I don't know, they had some Korean guests on, so they she introduced herself as Linda.
What?
And then she's like, well, the guest was like, oh, I picked Linda or whatever. And then Sholo was like, Linda, who's Linda? Who's Linda? And then she's like, me, I'm Linda. And he's like, it doesn't match you. Who the heck is Linda? It doesn't match her face or her personality.
Honestly,
she's not a middle-aged white woman.
Honestly, I feel like Butterfly, I would be able to accept that more as her name. Like if she named herself Butterfly.
But it's just because I think at one point they were just because she was Hulie Jie.
Yeah.
But now she's trying to move. Now she's changing careers. Now she's Linda Kai.
Wow. That's such a straight-laced name for someone who's so, like, bubbly.
Exactly. Someone who's so cute and bubbly. It should be, like, I don't know.
Rainbow.
Maybe. That's still weird, but maybe. But not Linda. Like, see, this is an example of how it could also backfire if you choose a very normal name.
Yeah. Definitely true.
But it's, like, I don't know. I feel like there are better name choices out there.
Better, like, Puff Quo?
I've heard that.
I didn't know. I forgot her Chinese name, actually. She's, like, in a bunch of, like, Taiwanese dramas.
Yes. She has short hair.
She does have short hair.
I know who you're talking about.
She was in Just You with Aaron Yan.
Yes, and she was also in We Got Married with Hicho.
Yeah.
But I don't know her name. Okay, yes, but I have heard of that.
Yes, Puff.
Guo Shifu.
I have no idea.
Okay. But I think that, I mean, yeah, it is weird, but I feel like I could accept Linda as Puff.
That's true.
Puff as Linda.
Yeah, it's true.
They need to switch names.
It's a personality
thing. It's the personality. It's the aura.
Yeah.
It's who they are.
Yeah.
Because she's very puppy. And she's very Linda.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
They need to switch names. We just figured out the puzzle. Let's see who else we can switch.
We talked about this previously, but Joker Xue.
Yeah, see, Joker, not a good name.
No, his name used to be Jackie. Jackie was a perfectly fine name.
No, but then it's like, there's too many Jackies. Also a very common Asian American name. Asian immigration name.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Jackie Tang.
Jackie Chan.
Wu, Jackie Lin. There's so many. Jackie Gao. But yes, Joker, no. Because that's so weird.
Yeah. Odd name choice.
Or is he trying to like mimic his Tobacco era?
I don't know, maybe.
Because that's kind of like Jokerish. Or clown. But you wouldn't name yourself a clown.
Would you not?
Somebody's going to. Somebody's going to.
Just watch, we're going to turn on the news. Well, not turn on the news, but you know.
Wikipedia clown shit. Last funny, interesting name. Actually, interesting story behind the name. Okay. Yvonne. Yvonne is a fine name.
Yvonne is a really normal name.
Yeah.
Who's Yvonne?
There's a lot of Yvonnes. I feel like there's a lot of people who name themselves Yvonne. It's a pretty normal name.
No, I mean like in terms of like, which person is this?
Xie Yiling. Do you know who she is?
Yes, the comedian?
Yes.
That's way too normal of a name for her.
Right? Okay, but here's the backstory.
Okay.
So, back in the day when 小时代 just came out, like the first one, they went on 康熙来了, the Taiwanese talk show. And then, so, she was like a nobody until 小时代 came out, right? So then she came on the show and then she's like, my English name is Yvonne. And they're like, why? And she's like, because I am 亿万富翁. Because like the 亿万票房, because those movies sold like 亿万 or whatever. It's like 亿万, Yvonne.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, okay. Like, that's clever. Yeah, 亿万小姐做，快做. Like they were all trying to hype it, and she's like, no, and she like kneeled on the ground.
She's funny. I
She's
really
funny.
like her.
She's funny. So that's where the name came from. But I don't think she actually goes by the
Uh-huh.
idea of Iwan. It's more of Iwan.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
See?
clever.
That's clever.
That is clever.
Right?
But you know, like this last name that I have is, it's not even really, I mean, I guess it's kind of a bad name. It's more like a literal name. But then, like, I just couldn't understand what he was saying. And so when I was watching 我是歌手, I think it was 我是歌手, he comes out and he introduces himself as big, big.
Big, big?
Big, big. But it sounds like big, big.
Okay. Who is it? Is it?
Zhang Da Da.
That's what I thought, but then I didn't want to get so literal and be like, is it really who I think it is?
It is literally him. It's Zhang Big Big.
Why did he say that? Was there English-speaking people in the audience? Was he just being funny?
No. I have no idea why. And I think he introduced himself like that multiple times. Because I was like, what is he saying?
Maybe he's just being funny. I don't think his actually English name would be Big Big Zhang.
You know, who knows? With him, who knows?
That's very true.
You know, I also want to say that titles of things, not immune to the weird English translation thing. Love 020.
Love 020? Love 020 or love number 20?
Number 2, like, you know, H2O?
Yeah.
Like that. Like oxygen to oxygen.
Yeah.
At that point, you might as well be 03.
Is this a show or
Both.
It's a show.
It's a show and a movie.
And a movie. Love 020. Something to do with oxygen? No, what is it?
It's that, it's like 微微一笑很迷人 or whatever.
微微一笑什么倾城?
The one with Jing Boran and Angela
Yes,
Baby.
that one.
And
Why?
the one with Yang Yang
Yes.
and Zheng Shuang.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't know what that means at all.
020?
Yeah.
Because isn't that a movie or show about like
Gaming.
gaming?
Yeah.
What does 020 have to do with
I
gaming?
have literally no idea. But I've also never seen it, so maybe there's some context there that I'm missing. I don't really either.
Yeah, what else?
Have you heard of Queen of Sop?
Queen of Sop? Like
S-O-P?
S-O-P?
Capitalized. All capitalized S-O-P.
Is it abbreviated for something?
I don't know.
No.
It's 剩女的代价.
But I've never...
The English name is Queen of
Is that a Taiwanese drama?
No, it's a mainland China drama with
Oh.
Chen Shaoen and Godfrey Gao and...
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a Taiwanese drama.
But no, it's a mainland Chinese drama.
Huh.
Maybe Zhang Han.
Oh.
Whose English name, by the way, is Hans. But it makes sense! But it makes sense!
But Hans?
It's like he took his name and then added an S to it,
Yeah,
and now it's an actual name.
But it's a totally different meaning. Hans. Isn't that like Dutch or German or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you imagine a big, tall, bearded guy named Hans, not a freaking skinny, little, pale Chinese guy named Hans.
He's tall.
And skinny and pale.
You know, I feel like that one, though, like, that one didn't make it on my list, because I was like, you know, it makes sense.
No, because it's a cultural meaning, too. It's like Big Hans and Little Zhang Han.
I don't know.
Well, that's soap opera. Is it SOP? What is SOP? You don't name any... What?
Oh, maybe it's the standard operating procedure.
What's the full name again?
Queen of Sop.
Queen of Standard Operating Procedure?
I think it's probably one of those things where it's like an office culture thing, you know, like office lady, whatever. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm a genius and I just figured out what SOP means.
Yeah, but that still doesn't justify the name.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. There's also the one that you were talking about last time, Lost Love in Times.
Okay, well, yeah. But, I mean...
Is there a but there, really?
No, I think there is a but there. Because lost love, the love that is lost, in time.
In times
The, you know, time, space,
continuum?
continuum situation.
No.
Fine.
My Pet Hero.
My pet, hero?
No, My Pet Hero.
No, what is it?
盟主来了.
What?
That, you know that dog show?
That dog show that I really like?
Yeah.
My pet hero.
Yep.
My hero pet. My hero pet makes more sense.
Legend of the Condor Heroes.
Go with I know that one. Those are like the Sanda Xiaonu, right? I mean, that makes sense. Legend of the Condor Heroes. They're Condor Heroes, the Legend of.
Condor Heroes in English makes no sense.
But what's condor?
It's a type of bird.
神雕.
I know, but it doesn't make sense in English.
What is 雕? It's not a hawk.
It's probably a condor.
You see? Legend of the Condor Heroes.
Mysterious, incredible Terminator.
This one just sounds like they're mashing a whole bunch of really impressive words together. What is it?
It's a Taiwanese drama.
I dare to ask.
Called Pili MIT.
That also doesn't make sense. I'm crying, guys. I'm crying.
There's one called YY Love.
为什么爱?
I have no idea. It's
为
just
什么
called
为什么
YY
爱?
Love. It's a
为什么
Taiwanese
为
drama.
什么爱? You don't know what the name is.
I don't know what the name is, but it sounds like you're about to break out into a rap song.
Why love? Hey.
Neo freestyle ma.
我有. Oh my god.
Easy fortune, happy life.
Is there a comma in this?
No.
I'm sure there is. Easy fortune, happy life.
No. No commas.
Easy fortune, happy life. That sounds like a freestyle. What is it?
Another Taiwanese drama that I don't know the Chinese name of.
Okay, next.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this is not one that I guess I wouldn't really put on this list, but you know, Autumn's Concerto?
Yeah.
That name has nothing to do with the Chinese name at all.
It doesn't. What? 下一站幸福.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, what does that have to do with Autumn's Concerto? And they don't even play in it.
No.
They don't play any instruments.
No.
There's no instruments.
No.
Do they even play that song in the, like, is it in the OST?
No.
Did it happen in autumn? Did it go through a concert?
I think it's spread throughout seasons. You know, who knows? Who knows? But, you know.
Is it because Autumn's Concerto is very, like, sad and it's very, you know, moody and crazy? Like,
then why not
drama?
Winter? Why not Winter's Concerto?
Because isn't Autumn's Concerto an actual song?
You know, I actually don't know. I'm too uncultured for this. You're the one who used to play piano.
For like 8 years. When I was 8.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anywho. I'm sure there's a lot more. Divas Hit the Road.
Oh, yeah. Woody Sambo.
Up, Up, Idol.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Day Day Up.
Day Day Up.
Go Fridge.
Yes.
Go Fighting.
Go Fighting.
Be the Idol. What's the name of that show that we were talking about last week? The English name of the one with Ame and Jam. JJ Lin. Is it Sound of My Dream?
Sound of My Dream.
I feel like it is.
I think it is.
Or it's like Sound of Dream or Sound of My Dream.
I think it's Sound of My Dream. The Sound of My Dream.
Indeed.
The Sound of the Wind. No, Color of the Wind, sorry.
Colors of the Wind.
Sound of the Music. No.
Sound of Music, Colors of the Wind.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. But, you know. I'm not done though.
Go ahead.
I've got two
Hit
more.
me.
So one is TF Boys, our fave.
Our fave.
Stands for the Fighting Boys.
But are they trying to mimic K-pop here? Because you know how Koreans love using the word fighting as like a jayo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or are they just trying to fight?
Maybe it's like a fundo.
奋斗吗? Could be.
I don't know.
Could be. The Fighting Boys.
And my last one, Top Combine.
Top Combine?
Top Combine.
Like a military agent?
Nope.
Who are they?
自伤厉害.
Oh my god, are they still alive?
Yes! Shao was in the military.
Do
though.
they introduce themselves as Top Combine?
They go, we are Top Combine 自伤厉害. This is how you know how into them I am. I literally know what their intro sounds like.
Why?
It's also not like, it's like a literal translation, but it's a poorly done literal translation. It's not top combination or not best combination.
Top, like literally literal translation. It could just be like,
Dream Team.
there you go. But I feel like that's something else. That's another show name. I think it
Probably.
is. Yeah. But that sounds, that, you know, that
Not
sounds
if,
a lot
but
better.
you know, what if they existed before the show? They could have. They've been
Yeah.
around for a while.
Sadly. Just kidding.
I love them. Don't do this to me.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
songs are really good. I'm just saying, their songs are very good.
Oh, wait. Would you have any rec and recs?
I have a rec, and then I have the R rec, and then I have something that's like maybe between an R rec and a W rec. So my R rec is a song by Sandy Chan called Alone. Du Chu or something. You know, I can't pronounce anything.
Du Chu.
Du Chu. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds perfect. But yeah, it's a good song. I like it. And then the one that I can't decide, one of my guilty pleasures is those Taiwanese talk shows where they have the girls who go on who, without makeup, they look like a completely different person.
Oh, like where they like take off their makeup in the show?
They take off their makeup and then they come outside and
Yeah.
or they show like a picture of them all
Before
made
and
up,
after.
and then they come out without any makeup on, and then they do the makeup, and then it's like a really big difference. So it's a guilty pleasure of mine because I think, well, I don't like the parts where they're like, oh, you're just like, you know, they're like basically bashing on this girl's natural looks or whatever, because I think that's really mean. Like that's, and like, you know, it's not the most important thing in the world that you have to look fabulous all the time, or like you know, like Wang Hong or whatever. Yeah, and so then I don't like those parts, and I don't like I don't like the fact that they tie their self-worth so much to the way they look, but I really like watching the transformation. It's like one of those weird things. It's like how I really like watching makeover scenes in movies. Just,
that's true.
Yeah, and so it's like I can't decide if it is an R rec or a W rec because it's like a guilty pleasure.
Have you seen the shows where they do it backwards, where they like first come out really, really pretty and they come out with bare face?
Yeah, I have.
Those are okay. No, the ones that they have male celebrities come in and they pick pictures of like which one you think that's hottest.
No,
like
I haven't.
Photos, like you know,
Those
like those you know degree selfies.
Yeah, MySpace angle.
Exactly, MySpace angle selfies, and then they pick one and then they come out. They're like, holy crap! And then I mean, it's also horrible because it's like they're picking the ones that are least different. And they compare.
Yeah.
And the girls are like, you know.
I think overall, like the way they set it up is like always really like terrible.
Yeah.
Like it's really mean and like objectifying and awful.
Yeah.
But the transformations are amazing.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me this week.
Okay. Well, I just have W-Rex this week. And unfortunately, they're all dramas.
Oh no.
I know. So okay, you know how Jin Dong. Again, this is the year of Jin Dong. Seriously, because he has like
always
a
been
bunch
the year of Jin Dong. He was. I feel like the last year and the year before last might have also been.
The last year and the year before last was like Wang Kai and Hu Ge because they were a little bit bigger, and then this year is Jin Dong. I think they set that up because they have them all three in a drama, and then slowly they're pushing them year by year, like all three of them. Because now Hu Ge is like doing something else.
Are they all in the same company?
I don't know actually, but yeah, it's the year of Jin Dong. He has. Right now that I know of 3 shows out. The one I watched, the one with the, you know, I told you about the divorcee thing. And then now he has 2 more shows out. The second one, I stopped at the first episode. It's because the girl, okay, so the 2 female leads look like plastic surgery Wang Hong Lian. I don't know. But also the acting in it is just very subpar. At least from the other actors, like the girls and the leads and stuff, but not necessarily him, because you can tell because he has his voice, but then the other people are dubbed. That's when it gets really weird. When like one person's really natural and other people are like not.
Well, because I heard that he refuses to be dubbed,
which is good. I like that because I like hearing his voice. He has a good voice, and like other people's voices because they have good voices. But it was just weird, and the acting was weird, and this plot line was weird, and I didn't want to look at it.
What was it about? What's it called? What's it called, and what is it about?
What's it called? I honestly don't know what it's called, but I feel like you guys won't know because it's Jin Dong. You just search it up and you'll see it. But it's about, so they're also a married couple, but they pretend to get divorced for some kind of like real estate situation because like apparently you can't own 2 houses or something.
That sounds a little bit too real.
Exactly. So
sounds like tax evasion.
Exactly. See, that's what it is. And like the whole plot is going to be like them getting a fake divorce. And then they won't wear a ring anymore, and he's gonna get like, you know, female admirers, and they're gonna, and it's gonna be like, oh, do you want to get back to me or not? Like that kind of thing.
That sounds like a hot mess.
It's another like 都市剧, kind of like, no, it's not the same as the other one, but I don't like it. It's like it's a hot mess, and the girl is just Wang Hong Lian. Like it's too much. And then the second one is also from him.
Oh my gosh, so you watched both his new dramas and they both are terrible?
Okay, they're not. The second one is not as terrible, but I don't think I'd watch it so closely just because it's kind of like a police CSI type,
Okay, yeah.
like that. But yeah, he's like an investigator or something, and then he teams up with like a girl partner and they fall in love. Da 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 da. But the setup was weird because the equipment that they used were very high tech, almost like an Avengers movie.
You mean like the equipment they used to shoot it, or the equipment they're using in
The equipment they're using in the show, which what I'm trying to say is that it's very unrealistic.
Oh, like they're using holograms?
Like they're using super crazy technology in like a little van. You know how they spy and stuff like that, but it's like crazy technology, or like they're like moving all these monitors around. It's like a freaking submarine, but where would you need a submarine in China? Like, I'm confused.
In the ocean.
Like, they tried too hard to make it really appealing, but not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird. And I'm not a fan of, like, Chinese crime shows. I don't think they do well.
I don't really watch crime shows in general.
Yeah. I do, like, American crime shows I really like. I don't know why, it's just more intriguing in some reason, and then Chinese crime shows are, I don't know, I don't think they're missing the mark somewhere. They're not captivating
Maybe it's because you just don't understand what it's like to have, like, maybe it's like a, you know, different perspective. Like, crime is different in China than it is here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then again, it's like crime in China should just be like, I slip you $200 and you let me get away with it.
That's very true.
Yeah, so really, you don't need a crime scene show. It's gonna end with you slipping $200 to the police officer.
It's so sad, but so true.
See?
Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, well, that concludes our episode 7 for
On
this
that
week.
enlightening note, very uplifting.
Yes, thank you for listening, and follow us on Tumblr at thelalashow.com and also on Weibo at Lala Show. Tune in next week for a brand new episode.